non-student population within and around Durban. We're also on Uber Eats, and so Athens Corner really just started and grew from my passion for food and serving good food. In first year, back in 2018, when I was a first year medical student living in Mbilo, I used to cook food for my restmates. They really enjoyed my food. I mean, everybody's happy when they're eating. That's when I really noticed a gap that was there for fresh home-cooked meals in the student population, and that's literally how Athens Corner started.
Advisor ukuthi ama-student azothenga ukudla because kuphekwe it's like i-home meal. Umama la ipheka khona ekhaya kungekho lokudla kwe-fast food ukuthi uyahamba uyothatha ama-takeaway uzulu. Lokhu kuphekwe ekhaya ukudla esikujwayele, ukudla kwesintu, kukhona isitambo, kukhona isigwaqani, ojeqe, inyama ngaphakathi, ufu. Yonke inhlobo ephekwa ekhaya iyona oyithola la eAthens.
We provide wholesome, healthy food that are also affordable for students, because students really don't have time to cook. Students sometimes don't know how to cook. Being a medical student also now, on top of being an entrepreneur, it's a whole different ballgame. It's tough. But I think what makes it a bit bearable is asking for help when I need help. I'm currently the manager, the marketing person, finance, admin, all of that, and a fourth-year medical student. We have an online ordering system where you can just drop us a text on WhatsApp or give us a call, and we deliver for free within a 5-kilometer radius. You are definitely guaranteed freshness. Our meals are cooked on the day. My advice to students who want to pursue entrepreneurship is just wherever you are with whatever you have, just start. When I started the first 3 years, I was financing the company with my NSFAS allowance, whatever remained after I covered my basic needs. But there's something about just starting wherever you are with whatever you have that attracts resources to you.
It all began here at home because my parents telling us that we have to not move away from farming. When I go to primary, I continue because they used to give us a duty early in the morning to irrigate our seedlings, and it's continue in high school. So when I go to varsity, I didn't stop because I take agriculture. So it all began here at home. I went to varsity and I know the organization UKZN Graduation. I presented my idea and they give me the opportunity to start my business. So basically, UKZN Graduation helped me with the startup funding. For me, this type of business, it is a producing business, because when you don't get customers at green stage or at a fresh produce stage, you can wait them dry, and then it can give you a long shelf life where you don't have to be stressed about losing harvest. And the kilo, it costs more, it gives you more profit. For expanding the business, I would like to add some nursery where I'm selling seedlings to community. As we are here in rural area, neighborhood, they do have spaces or as the Department of Agriculture encouraged them to have one home, one garden. So I'm planning to give them the opportunity to buy seedlings, not to travel long distance to buy them. I saw the opportunity in 2020 by December to open up an internet cafe in my rural area. So that business opportunity is also connected to what I'm doing as an agriculture, as it will serve me as an office where I don't have to spend money on printing documents like for advertising or on doing logo, on branding. As this business of agriculture, you have to wait a little time for a harvest. So Internet Cafe, it closed that gap for me to do another things for my community and to know my target customers as I'm serving the area where my business is. I see my business in the next 5 years to be in more formality, to be able to file my what's happening in the farm, to serve more customers, to become a real farmer.
Services. So basically what we do is we help companies who wish to comply with big retail companies. Basically it's our savings that we use to establish the business. So that is why we put our hearts and soul in the business, because it's everything to us. It's really important. It's close to our hearts. So what we'll do is we'll come to the facility and we'll take hand swabs, surface swabs, air plates and water samples. And then we take them to the lab for testing. The lab would then give us a COA, which we present to the client that they can take to the retail stores to show them if their companies comply with their regulations. And we also help them with corrective action. For hand swabs, we mostly look for E. coli. We also test for Staphylococcus aureus because that is the bacteria that will be found on the skin, especially if you have some wounds or some cuts. And E. coli, the bacteria that is found in feces, so we need to make sure that people are washing their hands properly after using the bathroom. And when it comes to surfaces, we usually check for total plate count and yeast and mold, because those are the common contaminants in any environment. And then for food samples, it depends. If it's raw meat, we'll mostly look at E. coli, we'll look at salmonella, we'll look at listeria and campylobacter, all the pathogens. It is very important while you're taking the samples to take the samples as aseptic as possible to avoid any contamination. And samples need to be stored correctly at the right temperature. The temperature needs to be below 10 degrees while you're transporting them to the lab. Education did play a big role because we are working in a very professional space with food safety testing. So you definitely need to know your microbiology, you need to know all the aseptic techniques. Well, being the only Black female-owned food testing company in South Africa is great because it's usually big companies who do this. So being able to do this in our own capacity, it's also an inspiration to other people who dream of having a food safety testing company and think it's impossible, but it's actually possible. So my message to other students who wish to be entrepreneurs is, if you have an idea, do research about it, know who your target market is, and then write everything down, and sort of have a to-do list and stick to that to-do list. And someone once said that the enemy of good is best. Sometimes we so busy trying to make everything perfect and we never get things done. But just start where you are with whatever you have.
Hi, I'm Natasha Pillay, and I've just completed my BCom degree with majors in marketing and information.
Sanibonani. Ninjani? Siyanamukela emcimbini wokwetheswa kweziqu leCollege lezesintu eNyuvesi yaKwaZulu-Natal. Igama lami ngingutholani wakangema ongumhleli wemcimbi eMnyangweni wezobudlelwano. Nginikezwe umsebenzi wokuthi nginazise ngenqubo ephathelene nalo mcimbi. Siyacela ukuba nisukume nonke nimi ngesikhathi kungena inhlabaluhidi yezifundiswa. Niphinde futhi nime ngenkathi seyiphuma. Abagunyaziwe futhi abaqinisekisiwe ngokusemthethweni kuphela abanemvumo yokwethwebula izithombe ngaphandle nangaphakathi kanye nokuqopha amavidiyo omcimbi. Sicela niqaphele ukuba umnyango wezokuthwebula nokukhiqiza okuqoshiwe uyaligodla ilungelo lokusabalalisa nokusebenzisa zonke izithombe namavidiyo athathwe ngesikhathi somcimbi ezinkundleni zethu zokushicilela ezikagesi kanye nezokuxhumana. Akekho ovumeleke ukuthi aphume ehholo kuze kuphele umcimbi futhi sekuphume nenhlabaluhidi yezifundiswa. Kuthathwa njengokungahloniphi nokungathobeli inqumo yomcimbi ukuphuma ungakapheli wonke. Ekupheleni komcimbi sizocela niphume ngalendlela. Kuzoqala inhlabaluhidi yezifundiswa, kulandele izifundiswa ezizothweswa iziqu, kugcina abazali nezivakashi. Uma kunengozi nesidingo sokuba kuphunywe ngokusheshsha, kuneminyango emine yokuphuma. Kuneyodwa ngakwesokunxele sami, eyodwa ngokwesokudla, isicabha esikhulu leseningene ngaso nesinye singemumva kwami. Niyamenya ukuthi ukuba nihlanganyele nathi ukucula iculo lesizwe ekupheleni komcimbi. Ngesikhathi kucula iculo lesizwe abesilisa kucela bakhumule izigqoko. Sicela ukuba nicime omakhalekhukhwini ukuze kuqinisekiswe ukuphepha kwenu. Abamenyiwe bayacelwa ukuba ngaso sonke isikhathi balandele imigomo yokugcinwa kwebanga phakathi kwabantu futhi bangazikhumuli izimfonyo ngesikhathi somcimbi. Bazali kanye nabamenyiwe, umcimbi wokwetheswa kweziqu unenhlonipho nesizotha empilweni yomfundi. Sicela ningezi esiteji nabatheswa iziqu ngoba lokhu kubambezela uhlelo. Ngaphandle kwehholo kunetende lomcimbi lapho uzothola khona abathwebuli bomcimbi abasemthethweni. AbakwaMazindla ekhaya photo studio bangabathwebuli bezithombe zomcimbi abasemthethweni abazothwebula izithombe zasestage and bakhona nasetendeni ukuthi bethwebule isithombe sakho uwedwa nesithombe sakho nomndeni. Khona etendeni uzothola ne-UKZN Information Desk lapho ungabuza khona ngamavidiyo emcimbi emidala kanye nezithombe. Sicela niqaphele ukuthi ngesikhathi somcimbi itende lezithombe livaliwe. Ngeke uvunyelwe ukungena etendeni kuze kuphele umcimbi wokwetheswa kweziqu. Sicela nikugweme ukusebenzisa abathwebuli abangagunyaziwe ngokusemthethweni. Sicela nazi nokuthi ividiyo umcimbi wanamhlanje izotholakala mahala kwi-internet ezinsukwini ezintathu emva kokwetheswa kwakho iziqu. Imininingwane ngelink izosatshalaliswa kuzona zonke izinkundla zokuxhumana zase-UKZN nasohlelweni lwezaziso lase-UKZN. Bafundi abazothweswa iziqu, siyacela ukuthi nihlale esihlalweni esinenombolo yakho obekelwe wena okwenza ukuthi uhlelo luhambe ngendlela. Sicela ningashintshisani ngezindawo. Unikezwe uqwembe olunegama lakho, iziqu ozothweswa zona nenombolo yesihlalo sakho. Lolu qwembe luwubufakazi ozobethula uma usulanda isitifiketi sakho. Sicela ukuba ulisayine ngemumva. Uhlelo lasestage. Sicela ulalelisise. Uzongena estage, uzongena ngakwesokudla sami, woza noqwembe nesivathu. Ushiye isigqoko ngemumva. Uzonyuka ume eduze kwepodium. Unikeze omemezelayo uqwembe. Igama lakho lizomenyezelwa, ubuyiselwe uqwembe lwakho. Uma ngabe wethesa idiploma, umphathi wecollege lakho uzobe elindile eduze kwepodium. Asichawuli kulonyaka. Uzovuma ngekhanda ubuke umthwebuli ola. Umamatheke ukuze kuthathwe isithombe. Uzobe usuqhubekela kozokwetheswa iziqu langa kwesokunxele sami. Mnikeze umucu ujike ubheke ibandla. Ngesikhathi ubheke ibandla, ungasikhumula umzuzwana isifonyo. Ubuke umthwebuli ola, ozokuphakamisela isandla, umamatheke ukuze kuthathe esinye isithombe. Qhubeka uyophuma, ezansi banikezwe uqwembe lakho ukuze bakunikeze isitifiketi sakho. Okulandelayo uzothola uqwembe lwakamazindla ekhaya olunenombolo yakho yesithombe sase stage. Sicela uligcine lolu qwembe ngoba ilona ozolithwebula uma usufuna ukukhokhela izithombe zase stage. Mawukuthi uzolahla kungcono ulithwebule ngomakhala ekhukhwini wakho. Uma sewubuyela esihlalweni sakho usungagqoka isigqoko sakho ngoba usebenzele. Ngiyabonga.
Parents, graduates, distinguished guests, a warm welcome to UKZN's graduation ceremony for the College of Humanities. My name is Dakshika Sibran, Acting Public Relations Manager in the college. I have the pleasant task to inform you of the housekeeping rules pertaining to the graduation ceremony. The congregation is invited to stand and remain standing whilst the academic procession enters or leaves the hall. Only officially authorized and accredited persons may take pictures inside and outside of the venue and record the ceremony. Please note that our photography and production department reserves the right to distribute and to use all images and videos taken during the graduation ceremonies in our print, electronic, and social media platforms. No person may leave the hall until the conclusion of the ceremony. It is considered a breach of protocol to leave before the entire ceremony is over. At the conclusion of the ceremony, please note that the procession will exit first, followed by the graduates and then guests. If there is an emergency or evacuation, there are 4 exit points to use. 1 to my left, 1 to my right, the main exit at the foyer, and 1 on my right at the back of the hall. You are invited to join in the singing of the national anthem. During the singing of the anthem, men are requested to remove their headgear. Kindly ensure that all cell phones are switched off or set to silent until the conclusion of the ceremony. To ensure your safety, guests are requested to adhere to social distancing regulations at all times and remain masked for the duration of the ceremony. Guests and parents, graduation is a solemn and dignified occasion in the life of a student. Kindly refrain from joining graduates on stage as it slows down the academic process. Outside of the hall, there is the graduation marquee where you will find the official graduation photographers. Mazidle Kaya Photo Studio is the official photographer for your stage pictures and is also in the marquee for your family and single portraits. In the marquee, you will also find the UKZN information desk where you can inquire about previous graduation DVDs or photos. You can also hand in lost or found items. Please note that during the graduation ceremony, the photography marquee is strictly closed. You will not be allowed access into the marquee until the end of the ceremony. Please also refrain from using non-official photographers. Please note that today's graduation video will be available for free download 3 days after your graduation. The link details will be shared on all UKZN social media platforms and on the UKZN notice system once the video is uploaded. Graduates, you have been given a seat card with your name, degree, and seat number on it. Kindly note that you need to be seated in the seat allocated to you as it has a seat number specifically for you, which then ensures that you're streamlined through the process effectively. Please do not swap seats. Please take note that your seat card serves as a receipt of your degree certificate. During the stage process, graduates, please pay attention. You will enter the stage from my right, take your name card and hood, and leave your mortarboard behind. Stand by the podium, hand over your card, your name will be read out. Collect your seating card. If you are receiving a postgraduate diploma, your Deputy Vice Chancellor will be standing next to the podium. Nod your head slightly and pose for the photograph. Proceed to the hooding master. Graduates may then remove their masks for the hooding process. Hand over your hood and face the congregation. Smile, this is your last Kodak moment on stage. Wear your mask, make your way down the side of the stage. Hand over your seating card in exchange for your degree or diploma certificate. You will thereafter receive a ticket from the Mazidle Kaya team with your stage picture number. Please keep this safe or take a picture of it so that you are able to order your stage picture. When you get to your seats, you may put on your headgear. You have earned it. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the procession.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I constitute this congregation of the University of KwaZulu-Natal. Please be seated. Newly installed Chancellor, Dr. Ruel Khoza, Chair of the University of KwaZulu-Natal, Dr. Letitia Moja, members of the UKZN Council, members of Senate, Vice Chancellor and Principal of the University of KwaZulu-Natal, Professor Nana Pogu, members of the Executive Management, members of the Convocation Executive, members of the Student Representative Council, graduates, parents, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We meet here today as the College of Humanities following a 2-year hiatus in our in-person graduation ceremonies, as over the past 2 years, we were forced to hold our graduation ceremonies virtually. This meant that we were deprived of an opportunity to witness graduates triumphantly walking across the stage and being conferred with degrees they had worked hard for. We also could not see the proud faces of parents, guardians, sponsors, and relatives. We are cognizant that not having in-person graduation ceremonies would have no doubt dampened the spirits of those who graduated during those years. But we are certain that they too understand that sacrifices had to be made as we were confronted with the deadly COVID-19 pandemic. During the May 22 graduation ceremonies, we are conferring a total of 8,795 degrees, with just over 48% of them having completed their degrees in our college. We are also particularly proud that just over 63% of our graduates at UKZN are women. This reflects our endeavor to be the agent of change at the forefront of efforts to achieve gender equality. It is not surprising that we continue to be acknowledged as being one of the most transformed universities in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, the majority of our students who will graduate summa cum laude or cum laude, 121 and 410 respectively, are women. These are students who have completed their studies with distinction. The university is also proud of the achievement of 84 graduates with disabilities. This too speaks to our continued commitment to redress societal imbalances. We will continue providing support and making out spaces more user-friendly to students with disabilities. To you, the graduates, as you walk out of this hall, remember that you are not working with just a piece of paper. Your degrees are valuable, and more so because they come from a world-renowned institution. Recent rankings have placed UKZN among the top universities in the world and in the country. In December last year, the university ranking by academic performance placed UKZN at number 3 nationally and 358 out of the 3,000 higher education institutions globally. In April this year, the Center for World University Rankings published rankings that placed UKZN in the top 2.5% out of 19,788 universities worldwide. At UKZN, not only do we strive to ensure that we are the university of choice for both staff and students, but we also put hard work into ensuring the employability of our graduates. We do this by pursuing, securing, and strengthening strategic partnerships and linkages with industry. Class of 2021, you graduate at a time when the province of KwaZulu-Natal is still dealing with the consequences of devastating floods and landslides. Sizibonele sonke ke ngesikhathi izikhukhula ezinamandla zihlasela izwe ikakhulu lapha eNyuvesi yaKwaZulu-Natal kulenyanga. Ngiyathokoza ukuthi iNyuvesi yaKwaZulu-Natal ikakhulu ikoliji lezoluntu leli elizobelethweswa iziqu namadiploma namhlanje lihamba phambili ekulweni nalesi sihlava esihlasele umphakathi. Ngingasho nje ukuthi esinye sezikole lapha ekoliji okuyisikole esaziwa ngokuthi i-Applied Human Sciences sesithumele ongoti, osongqondo, ama-psychologists nama-social workers ukuthi bahambe basebenze emphakathini balungise isimongqondo salabo abahlaselwe izikhukhula. Leli thimba selifikile lisebenzile ePinetown, lisebenzile eMzinyathi lapho umfula uMzinyathi ukhukhule khona imizi eminingi, lisebenzile ezindaweni eziningi eNanda naseThekwini. Siyaninxenxa ukuthi nixhumane nalo, liyatholakala uma ngabe uzongena kwezokuxhumana zenyuvesi, ikakhulukazi labo abangabaholi bomphakathi, ngoba bona kulula ukuthi baphume bathi bayosiza abanye kanti bona isimongqondo sabo asilungisiwe. Kuningi-ke nokunye okwenzakalayo ekolishi ukusiza labo abahlaselwe yilezi zikhukhula. Sikwazile ukuthi sithole uxhaso emnyangweni wezemfundo ephakeme kanye nasemnyangweni owaziwa ngokuthi i-Health and Welfare SETA wesamba semali ebalela ku-3.7 million rands ukuthi sisebenze emphakathini ukusiza labo abahlaselwe zikhukhula. As a college, we also congratulate Professor of Music, Professor Christopher Ballantyne, who was recently awarded an A rating from the National Research Foundation. Professor Ballantyne is in the School of Arts and is also a fellow of the University of KwaZulu-Natal. This is the first time nationally that the NRF rating has been awarded to an academic in music in the category of an A rating. We also celebrate Master's student in Drama and Performance Studies, Ms. Tobile Mapanga, who will represent South Africa in the prestigious Atelier for Young Festival Managers in Canada in June. She is one of only 35 participants to be invited to attend the global event that is an opportunity for knowledge sharing and networking on festivals around the world. Siyasiqhayisa kakhulu futhi ukuthi abafundi bethu bafundiswa osolwazi abasezingeni eliphezulu kakhulu. Ngithanda ukhalalisela usolwazi uThabo Msibi oye wanikezwa inhlonipho ngokuthi anikezwe umklomelo owaziwa ngokuthi i-Vice Chancellor's Distinguished Researchers Award, okusho ukuthi umklomelo ovela kumphathi wenyuvesi kulabo abavelele kakhulu ocwaningeni eminyakeni engaphansi kuka-40, ibona-ke abanikezwa lelo lungelo lokuhlonishwa kanjalo. Ngiphinde futhi ngihloniphe uProfessor uDavid Sparrett, naye oye wangeniswa njengefellow ye-University of KwaZulu-Natal. uProfessor uDavid Sparrett uyinhloko nedini yesikole i-Religion, Philosophy and Classics. Kunina-ke bafundi enizothweswa iziqu namhlanje. Lude kakhulu lolu hambo enilohambile, siyanihalelisela. Nidlule ezingqinambeni eziningi ezinkulu ebenibhekene nazo kodwa naphumelela. Thathaniki manje uhambo olubheke phambili kodwa nikhumbule ngaso sonke isikhathi ukuthi niyohlale niyingxenye yenyuvesi yaKwaZulu-Natal, nihambe nisimele ngendlela ekhethekile kuyo yonke indawo lapho nihamba khona. Kunina bazali, siyazi ukuthi ukukhulisa umntwana aze afike kuleli zinga, aze athole iziqu namadiploma akuyona neze indlela elula, ikakhulukazi kulesifundazwe sethu saKwaZulu-Natal. Siyazi ukuthi abanye benu bayibakhiphe ezimalini zomhlalaphansi zempesheni, kwesinye isikhathi kuye kudayiswe izinkomo, izimbuzi, izinkukhu ukuze nje umfundi aphumelele. Sibe thina esisele ngemumva mhlawumbe sibophe ibhande ngenxa ukuthi isimo sisuke singamile kahle. Siyanibonga kakhulu ukuthi nisekele abafundi. Sibonge kakhulu nabaxhasi. We also extend our sincerest thanks to all the sponsors who have supported our students during this journey. In conclusion, I wish to take this opportunity to pay our respect to all those who were affected by the recent floods. Our prayers are with the bereaved families, all those who lost their belongings, and those who were displaced during the disaster. In our continued pursuit to inspire greatness, we urge all the members of the university community, including our new graduates, to contribute to the relief efforts. I thank you. Ngiyabonga kakhulu.
UKZN Chancellor Dr. Raul Khoza, Chair of UKZN Council Dr. Letitia Moja, members of the UKZN Council, members of the Senate, Vice Chancellor and Principal Professor Nana Pogu, members of the Executive Management, members of the Convocation Executive, members of the Student Representative Council, parents, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I reserve special greetings to the graduates whom are celebrating here today. This is indeed a special occasion, not for only graduates, but for all of us in this hall. This is a moment that many of us here will remember and cherish for eternity. When we first walk to the university gate or when we first log on to register our various programs, we do so already looking forward to the graduation day. The thought of being conferred a degree and making our loved one proud keeps many of us going through all the hardship that comes with the academic life. We are glad that this day has come for all of you. It is through your hard work, determination, and perseverance that you have gathered here. Now this day has come, you can breathe a sigh of relief knowing that we have finally have something to show for many sleepless nights spent studying and for long hours spent scoring information in libraries and in computer labs. Today you can look back and proudly say it was all worth it. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors, especially those who will be going out to seek employment. Many of the graduates here come from families where no one before them has ever received a university degree. Thus, for many of us, this degree marks the end of a cycle for poverty, as we know that the majority of fellow UKZN students come from impoverished backgrounds. Critically, we hope that your education at this university has shaped you into better people who are better prepared for the fast, changing, and demanding world. We are confident that you will use the knowledge and skills acquired to contribute to the growth of the development of our nation. As the late former President Nelson Mandela reminded us, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. In conclusion, let me take this opportunity to thank all parents, guardians. They go out of their way to ensure that students are supported through their academic journey. Dear parents, guardians, relatives, today you have every right to be proud and to celebrate. Today your children have proven that their sacrifices you made were worth it. We hope that the degrees conferred at the ceremony will inspire others in our communities. I wish success to you all. Thank you for listening.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Senior Phase and Further Education and Training Teaching, Yolisa Nandipa Basa. Nomalungelo Siphelele Biela. Thandolwethu Nqobile Biela. Siyamthanda Bongani Buthelezi. Nontando Yenkosi May Rose Cele. Siphelele Favorite Cele. Vikela Protection Cele. Mlondi Lloyd Chonco. Zianda Delegi. Nosipho Dladla. Sithembile Nonsekelo Dladla. Anele Dlamini. Cebisile Nokuphila Dlamini. Sinenhlanhla Dlamini. Siphokazi Charity Dlamini. Happy Fine Nokwazi Dube. Sanele Vuminkosi Dube. Londiwe Immaculate Dumagude. Lungile Faith Gwenza. Sylvia Ntombifuthi Zama Gwenza. Alicia Gina. Phumelele Cypria Goqo. Samgelisiwe Ntombifuthi Gumede. Sinenhlanhla Gumede. Xoliswa Gumede. Ndabezinhle Nosipho Hadebe. Mthobisi Sibusiso Hlabisa. Dumisani Innocent Hlachwayo. Nqobani Bright Hlongwa. Mandisa Iyapha Hlongwane. Salma Kadua. Nomfundo Mbalenhle Khanyile. Nothile Khathi. Ayanda Khumalo. Nkosinathi Khumalo. Siyabonga, praise God Khumalo. Londeka Anita Khuzwayo. Zenhlanhla Nonjabulo Khuzwayo. Thembelihle Sikhanyiselo Kunene. Thobeka Gladness Kunene. Pumelelo Debra Luthuli. Bongiwe Lynette Mabuza. Sabelo Mabuza. Njabulo Michael Madlala. Sithembile Madonsela. Happy Magaba. Sihle Sithembela Mahlaba. Nonduduzo Majola. Asibabale siyolise makosonke. Zandile maphumulo. Slindokuhle Chantel Majola. Nhlanzeko Masondo. Tabile Happy Mataba. Noluthando nolwazi Maselana. Samgelisiwe Lungile Mathonsi. Akhona Mavundli. Nomzama Mazibuko. Nombulelo Mbatha. Nondumiso Bianca Mbatha. Nomali Lungelo Mbele. Siphiwe Innocent Mbili. Noxolo Thandeka Mbokazi. Sinenhlanhla Nompilo Siphumelelo Mchunu. Well done. Tusi, right? Tusi. Tusiwe Penelope Mdunge. Well done. Well done. Ntombizanele Zamagambu Memela. Well done, well done, well done. Nomvelo Mhlongo. Well done. Nothando Faith Piwe Mhlongo. Ntombi Witness Mhlongo. Sanele Siboniso Mkhize. Cindy Swamkhize. Sipesihle Perfect Mkhize. Well done. Sithokozisi Petunia Mkhize. Thando lwenkosi sinakho konke Bright Mkhize. Londiwe Nolwazi Mlambo. Ndumiso Mluleki Mngadi. Londiwe Mngoma. Nomasonto Juliet Mngomezulu. Zithulele Lawrence Mtambo. Ntokozo Mtungwa. Ntokozo Mtungwa. Nhlayiseng Evidence Molefe. Fanele sibonge Langelihle Mpanza. Nelisiwe Nokwanda Mpongosi. Nondumiso Daphne Msane. Xolile Msomi. Well done. Nqobile nokwanda Mtambo. Nguquko Mthembu. Well done. Thembeni Sizakele Mthembu. Well done. Siphelele Mthombeni. Aisha Mandisa Mtshali. Bongeka Nompilo Amanda Mtshali. Well done. Sithabile Faith Mvuyana. Well done. Sindisiwe Promise Mwelasa. Well done. Nondumiso Siphelele Myeni.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the postgraduate certificate in education in senior phase and further education and training teaching. Nonduduzo Charity Ngwane. Nkululeko Sfiso Ndaba. Ndabenhle Sibonelo Ndlovu. Zukile Ndovela. Ntombi yenkosi Thingoba Ndwandwe. Thokozani Mboneni Ndwandwe. Pomotso Nechiaba. Lunga Ngaleka. Nikiwe Nkama. Ayanda Mbali Ngobo. Loazi Perfect Ngobo. Nontando Sanelisiwe Ngobo. Mnelisi Freedom Ngema. Tembile Simpiwe Zamantusi Ngema. Nonhlanhla Sylvia Nhleko. Spesihle Halalisani Nhleko. Lady Peace Snotando Nhlenyama. Tobani Ngubeko Nhlenyama. Nothando Perseverance Nkosi. Noxolo Nokubongwa Nkosi. Siphelele Msamaria Nkosi. Nokubongwa Phumelele Nkwanyama. Ayanda Noka. Noluthando Nomfundo Candice Nsimbi. Nomthandazo Sibusisiwe Ntimbani. Qebile Olpa Ntombela. Phakamile Nozipho Nchakala. Nqobile Sithabile Ntshangase. Nomasonto Nxumalo. Nondumiso Nxumalo. Nondumiso Busisiwe Nxumalo. Samkelisiwe Nzimande. Fortunate Madihlonono Paneng. Sithabile Nozipho Phungula. Atish Supersad. Nelisiwe Shabalala. Thandeka Zithembiso Shabani. Lerato Shangase. Menelisi Shange. Sean Sibonelo Shezi. Bayani Vumani Sibanda. Nombuso Hazel Sibanyoni. Silindile Tandolwetu Sibisi. Tembela Nonzima Sibia.
Mama, ngiyakuthanda ngile namhlanje ngenxa yakho. Uyazi ubunzima engikubona kodwa ungithwalile ma. Ngiyakuthanda, ngiyabonga.
Tobeka Prosperity Sibia. Nomfundo Sithole. Roslina Lindiwe Sithole.
Just go over this. You can talk over this. To my Mama, I made it.
Yolanda Sinegugu Sitole. Qinile Nobuhle Sitole. Nokulunga Tatiwe Tabede. Nomncebo Vilakazi. Mbali Mseni Tembe. Sandile Vundla. Nonhle Zondo. Hlengiwe Zulu. Nokubonga Precious Zulu. Zoliswa Qolelwa Zulu. Nomfundo Buyisile Zwane. Sinegugu Carol Funeka. Don Lungile Nobile Hadeb. Xoliswa Events Hlatshwayo. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to award diplomas and certificates to those who have qualified but are not present, including those that have qualified posthumously.
I award diplomas and certificates to those who have qualified but are not present, including those who have qualified posthumously. Please rise for the dissolution of the congregation and the singing of the national anthem.
All right. Hit it in time. Oh shit.